This is the Storm Warning Show. Turn the radio up. Let's go. You're listening to the Storm Warning Show at BKS1Radio.com. You're listening to the Storm Warning Show at BKS1Radio.com. Turn the radio up. BKS1, BKS1, BKS1Radio.com. Turn the radio up. BKS1, BKS1, BKS1Radio.com. Turn the radio up. You're listening to the Storm Warning Show at BKS1Radio.com. You're listening to the Storm Warning Show at BKS1Radio.com. Turn the radio up. BKS1, BKS1, BKS1Radio.com. Turn the radio up. BKS1, BKS1, BKS1Radio.com. Turn the radio up.
Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon, and you're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
Hey, I'm the queen of comedy some more, and right now you're rocking with BKS1 Radio, and this is the Storm Warning Show. Hey, I'm the queen of comedy.
Scenarios, radios, rates more than 4.
Yo, this is Dingo D, leader of the new school. You watching the Storm Warning Show. Yo, shout out to DJ Storm, Norm, the General, and Kiss. Big up to BKS1 Radio.
Scooby-Doo, whoopie-doo, scenarios, radios, rates more than 4.
BKS1 Storm Warning, you already know what it is. It's your boy Peter Guns. I'm at home, I'm bunkered up. The Henny. Stay tuned. Hit me after, baby. Weather. BKS1.
You. Thursday night. Yes, I know we are late.
Very late.
We are late. There was some situations happening.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? With transportation and all of that. But we are here. We are here. We are in the building. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. No matter what platform you're on, share it out. Click the share button right now. Click the share button and share it out. We got a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do.
We got some stuff that's going to make y'all laugh. Some stuff that's going to make y'all cry.
Make you cry.
We got some debates going on here. You know what I'm saying? Some debates. Some debates. All right. But first and foremost, let me introduce my partner in crime. You know what I'm saying? My favorite Puerto Rican. You already know. We call her Hurricane Kiss. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Hey. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. When that beat drops, it's just like Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Yes. Kiss in the building.
What's up, y'all? It's been so long.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
A couple of weeks.
It's been a couple of weeks, but you've been busy.
Yes.
We all been busy, but you've been busy.
Well, first, I have to introduce you, the man who makes it happen every Thursday, who has been making it happen for the past, 13 years now?
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
15.
DJ 15. Wow, that's right.
Yeah.
DJ Storm, Norm the General, El Jefe, Chocolatito, all that good stuff.
Salute, peace and blessings, yes.
How have you been?
I've been busy, like you. Like you. Shout out to the R&B group Allure. They've been doing some things, man. They rocked out at the I'm a 90s Girl concert with Miss Jones.
Yes.
And salute to Miss Jones. She's doing the thing.
Absolutely.
That was a vision of hers. She wanted to do for a long time.
And it was everything.
She brought it into fruition and everything. And I heard it was dope. I was supposed to be there. I know, Jonesy. I know. But listen, it turned out great.
Yeah.
It was awesome. But also, y'all was in Cali.
Yes. Yeah.
Shout out to Allure.
Shout out to Jimson. They brought us out there for the R&B brand brought us out there for a concert with a whole bunch of other artists. We did a meet and greet. Everybody was so gracious. The vibe was just beautiful all weekend. To go from Cali and to have all that love. Shout out to Maria Ferrer. Maria, we love you so much. If you're not following Maria Ferrer, please follow her on Instagram. She's like the tribute queen to the 90s. Like, she goes to every concert, meets up with all the artists, shows love. Like, her following is crazy, but please support her. And then to come back to Jersey the next day and rock out with Jonesy. Shout out to Coffee Brown. Shout out to Lachey, Yvette Michelle, Monifa.
Yes.
I don't want to miss nobody. Jesus.
Jade.
Jade. Di Reed. We love you so much from Jade.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yvette.
I said Yvette Michelle, right? Did I? Yes. Am I missing somebody?
Also, shout out to Milk, man.
Milk came through, and Milk came through, and AZ came through. They did Sugar Free.
Yes.
But it was just all love. Like, the vibe in the room that night was absolutely incredible. Like, there was so much love. Everybody was rooting for one another. Also, shout out to Vinny and KG. They came through.
Yes.
We didn't get a chance to see them, and
shout out
my
to
girl
them.
Rox came out, but I didn't get a chance to hug her.
No
up
doubt.
with her,
Shout
but
out to the
it was
DJs
dope.
that was on the set, man.
Yes. Oh, and shout out to the Brooklyn Chop House also for the food. It was incredible. Gotta,
No doubt,
show 'em
no
some
doubt,
love for
no
that
doubt,
too.
no doubt.
It was amazing.
But
We love you, Jonesy.
Getting back to Cali,
Yes.
that crowd was crazy. Clap it up for Allure.
It was a whole lot of fun. Shout out to SoCal as well.
No doubt.
Yeah,
Now listen. It's a lot going on, right? Also, shout out to our guest co-host that filled in last week for Akisa, comedian GL Douglas.
Yes, I missed you, Jill.
Yes. Y'all gonna be hosting together.
Yes.
Y'all gonna be MCing together.
Yeah, yes. July 5th.
July 5th.
Cedarbrook Park.
It's going down.
Oh, yeah.
At Cedarbrook Park. Oh, it's going to be a fun day.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun day. July 5th, Cedarbrook Park. Tri-State, come on through. Plainfield, come through. I don't care where you from, come through to Cedarbrook Park. It's a free event.
Yes.
But
your
it's
lawn
going
chairs,
down.
your coolers, all that
Live
good stuff.
bands. I
Yes.
told y'all how much we love live bands, but we got a live band for everyone, right? We got the Impact Band. They're an R&B band. They're awesome. Shout out to the Impact Band. We have J'adore.
I'm excited to see J'adore.
J'adore reggae band. He's
Yeah,
flying
that's
all the way
all the
in.
way from
We're
Jamaica.
flying him in from Jamaica.
Awesome, man.
Yes,
That's dope.
yes. So shout out to J'adore, reggae band vibe, and then
We got David Sedano and Orchestra.
yes, the Latin salsa vibe. They're gonna get your salsa on because trust me, these guys are awesome. They are dope. And your MC host, of course, is comedian GL Douglas.
Yes.
And my partner here, Akisa from Allure. We're going to have some fun. And, of course, I am rocking the set. When I tell you we're going to have fun, I'm taking it back. Classics. I want the park singing. I want the park dancing. I want the park reminiscing. So we're going to definitely have some fun that day. Storm Norman friends. And shout out to all my DJ friends that may come through and rock a set.
Yes.
To give me a break so I can sit back and just enjoy the show. All right?
You sit down?
For a hot second. For a
For a little while.
Yes. Just to give y'all a little taste. And then the headliner for all you classic club, and classic house fans, it's none other than 10 City, Byron Stingley. Yeah. He's going to do what he does. He has hit after. I didn't realize how many hits he had until I just went through his catalog personally, but here's a little taste. What's going down? July 5th.
Yes.
5 p.m. sharp. 5 p.m. is starting. So get there early with your lawn chairs and all of that. Get there with your lawn chairs. Get your position with your tents and all of that. It's going to be a day to celebrate and have a lot of fun. Yes, we'll have a couple food vendors. We'll be in the park. Yes. Some ice cream vendors, all of that. You know how Plainfield do. Mm-hmm. All right? But here's a little bit of the clip. Here's the clip. Yes. Listen. It's going down July 5th. Cedarbrook Park, Plainfield. That's the place to be. Tell a friend, tell 50 friends. Listen, we want to fill the park up and just celebrate that day. Yeah. It's going down. All right. So, of course, before we get into the show with the topics and everything, we got some more things to promote. We got to pay these bills. Yes. But you know what? Even before I do that, I want to give a big birthday shout out to my brother, Eric. Shout out to my big bro.
Eric.
My
we
big
love
bro.
Eric.
Yes. Happy birthday, my brother. Listen. We brothers. We love hard, we fight hard. Mm-hmm. All of that, but that's still my dude. With a happy birthday, man. Love you, man. Listen, you're doing a great job with Mom. Oh. He is the main caretaker and everything. Make sure she, gets this and that, whatever. And we all pitch in, but he holds it down. So shout out to my brother. Happy birthday, bro.
Love you, Eric.
Yes. Happy birthday to you. Yes. So we got some things popping. Can't call in yet. You can call in. You can call in shortly. You can call in to the show shortly. Let me get through this. Also, Scarface, Jeezy is going down. Yes, Newark Symphony Hall. The legends, Scarface, Jeezy. It is going down. What? It's going to be epic, classic hip hop. It's going down. Shout out to the North to Shore Festival, which is sponsoring it. Shout out to NJ Pack, all of that. It's going down. And let me just run it for y'all.
The Snowman. Face Mob.
I never seen the man cry till I seen the man die.
Jeezy and Scarface for one night only. Jeezy. June 28th at Newark Symphony Hall. It's Scarface.
Everything is everything for Jeezy.
Rap royalty hits takes the stage live June 28th, Newark Symphony Hall. Tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Brought to you by SJ Presents, part of the North to Shore Festival. The Snowman. Face Mob.
I never seen the man cry. Yes. Yes, so make sure y'all go out. June 28th. It's going down Newark Symphony Hall. Get your tickets now.
That's dope.
For Scarface and Jeezy. It's going to be legendary. They are going to set it off. Trust me. And listen, for those that love that good music, you know, that jazzy type vibe and everything, Samara Joy.
Yes.
Samara Joy is going to be at NJ Pack, setting it off, doing what she does. But just in case y'all don't know, let me give y'all a little taste. Samara Joy, NJ Pack is going down.
And the Grammy goes to Samara Joy.
Samara's Grammy-nominated album is available everywhere music is streamed.
June 23rd is going down. Samara Joy. And what I got one more thing. Class Dismissed with GL Douglas is June 25th. That's this Tuesday. It's going down at the Stress Factory. Listen, Class Dismissed is going to be the new hottest comedy tour, and it's led by my cousin GL Douglas. It's going down at the Stress Factory June 25th. Get your tickets. Just go to stressfactory.com and get your tickets. You know where the Stress Factory is. That's 90 Church Street, New Brunswick, New Jersey. Get your tickets, stressfactory.com. It's the Comedy Dismissed show, hosted by GL Douglas on the set, DJ Jess, a host of bombshell comedians. They're just awesome. So get your tickets right now. It's time for us to laugh, all right? You know where it's at. Stress Factory, Class Dismissed. Now, let's get into the show. Let's talk about some of these topics.
Sandy said it's your brother-in-law birthday, too.
Oh. Shout out to my brother-in-law, Jeffrey. My brother-in-law,
Happy birthday, Jeffrey.
Listen. And that's my dude. Love him to pieces. I forgot, man, because I would have had a pic of me and him, too, up in here. But happy birthday, Jeffrey. Love you, bro. I don't really do the in-law stuff. That's my brother.
Right.
Yeah. Jeffrey, that's my brother, man. That's my brother. Yeah, I don't
really like him.
Yeah. Exactly.
You
when you're not really
that's
feeling
not
him.
so-and-so in-law.
Yeah.
When the connection is right, is right.
Exactly. I had some in-laws now. Yeah. Exactly. Also, happy June. It's Juneteenth.
It's Juneteenth, y'all.
It's Juneteenth week. Let's clap it up. We are free. Listen. We are free. And we got to talk about Juneteenth. Listen, that's what I'm saying. I get it. I know we started late. I don't care. Wake up. Some of y'all can't sleep anyway.
Yep.
Some of y'all insomniacs. We got a lot to talk about. Some stuff that's going, like I said, y'all, we about to have some debates up in here. You know what I'm saying? You know how me and kids do. All right? But anyway, happy Juneteenth.
Yes.
I just want to say this, right? So we know there are certain states that are banning Black history in schools, like Florida, Governor DeSantis.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. And a few others, Texas, whatever. They're banning Black history. So, they're trying to erase the fact that America treated us horrific at one point in time. Not to say, they're not treating us bad now, but at that time, it was really bad.
Right.
We were enslaved, we were whooped, we were beaten, we were killed, tortured, all types of things, right? And the country got free labor.
Right.
So here we are now with the Juneteenth celebration to commemorate when we were technically freed. Right. But we've done some great things. We ain't going to go into all of it because there's some things I just learned today, Kiss. And I'm quite sure you're probably going to learn it with me, that we invented a lot of things.
Oh, yeah.
Black folks invented a lot of things. I'm looking at the AC because we like AC.
Let me tell you something.
Right?
We be dead without it.
So, black man.
Frederick M. Jones.
Yes, invented the air conditioner. Let's just go some things. We got to go through baby buggy.
The baby buggy, William H. Richardson in 1889. The biscuit cutter.
Yeah.
Alexander P. Ashburn. And the blood plasma bag, Charles Drew. What else they got?
Yo,
That's
look,
a long list.
Look. Clothes dryer.
George T. Sampson.
We invented a lot of stuff,
Curtain rod support, doorknob, door stop.
Yes.
Egg beater.
The elevator.
Alexander
Electric lamp
Miles.
bulb. I knew we did that.
Eye protector.
The
Paul
fire
Johnson.
extinguisher, Thomas Marshall. We invented.
Folding bed.
The folding bed. The folding chair.
The folding chair.
Yo.
Nathaniel Alexander will go down in history as the folding chair.
Yes, for inventing the folding chair. What else we invented?
That list is crazy right now.
Crazy, right?
Gas mask. Wow. Furniture caster. Golf tee. Hairbrush.
Yes.
Lydia O. Newman. Hand stamp. Walter B. Purvis.
Yes.
Ice cream scoop.
Yes.
Alfred. I'm sorry. Is that L? Alfred L. Creel.
The lantern.
That's crazy.
I'm looking at some of the real important stuff.
Keychains. Lemon squeeze. Who did the lemon squeezer?
Oh, you want me to go back?
That's one of my favorite.
Is it?
Things in the kitchen.
There's a
yeah, I
lemon
love
squeezer?
my lemon squeezer because I can do multiple things with it.
John Thomas White.
John Thomas White. Ironing board Sarah Boone.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Lubricating cup.
Yo, we invented the mailbox.
The mailbox. Paul L. Downing. The mop. Come on, mop. Thomas.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Yeah.
George W. Carver.
Yes.
Wowza.
Yes. Spark plug. Wow.
Edmund Berger. The
straightening comb.
The straightening comb.
Yes,
Madam C.J. Walker. I knew that. That I knew.
Yes.
The stethoscope. Thomas A. Carrington. Street sweeper. Wow. Thermostat control. Frederick M. Jones.
Traffic light. Garrett Morgan. Yes. Yo, let's clap it up for us. They not like us. Yo, Kendrick Lamar is having a great time, man.
Yo.
He's having
living it up with that.
a crazy year right now with a diss record that's going crazy right now. Yes.
He went ham.
Yes.
As I knew he would.
Yes. Shout out to
Oh God, forgive my sniffling, y'all. My allergies are bugging out today.
Okay. All right. So let's go into some hot topics.
Yes.
You know how we do. We'll start light. So, I know Sandy's listening. She on the check-in.
Yes.
But let me ask you, right? Your boo.
My boo.
Your little significant other.
Who that?
right?
Who you shooing away?
So no, I'm saying, so your boo. If he came and told you, hey, hon, I'm going to get my hair cut, right? And massage and trim and lined up and all that, and I'm paying $150. But it's this new lap barber. She sits on my lap, and she trims my hair, and she cuts and she massages me and all that. But it's $150.
But she does what now? She sits where?
She sits on his lap.
Yes, I sit on you. You can book me at carrotsfades.com. I'm a barber in Los Angeles, California. I specialize in bald fades, straight razor lineups, straight razor shaves. I can give you a facial. I can shave your chest. I can shave your back. I can give you a Manzillion, and I can give you a massage. Okay, love you. Bye. Yes, I sit on you. You can book me at carrotsfades.com. I'm a barber in Los Angeles, California. I specialize in bald fades, straight razor lineups, straight razor shaves. I can give you a facial. I can shave your chest. I can shave your back. I can give you a Manzillion, and I can give you a massage. Okay, love you. Bye.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You with it?
With what, being single?
I'm saying.
Let me explain something to you. I'm a very secure woman, right?
He's paying $150.
I don't give a hot damn, because let it be the other way around. And you know how they have all these men out here doing all these like freaky deaky ass massages. Got your girl all oiled up, tooted and booted, massaging from the ankles all the way up to the bottom of the cheeks, all the cheeks, and it's always extra. You know how many times I've seen men be disgusted about their women going to massages like that, like booking appointments like that. So I'll put it like this. Although I don't knock it, because if that's what the man likes, if he gets some type of relaxation from that, then go ahead and do that. But what I will say is, don't do nothing that you don't want me to do, because we could razzle dazzle. That's all I'm saying.
A tit for tat.
I'm not saying it's tit for tat. I'm not saying that if you go do it, I'm gonna do the same thing.
I got a story.
I'm just saying that I would not do something. I wouldn't do something if my significant other was uncomfortable with it. You get what I'm saying? And I would just expect the same respect in return.
Damn. Okay.
Now, if we go together and you talking about, I could get a massage while you get that, then let's compromise. You could have homegirl sit on your lap, but I want somebody to give me a massage too. As long as you cool with it, I'll be cool with your shit.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't know.
It's all good.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But
that's too much. That's too much.
Yeah. Me, I only had a problem with the $150.
Of course you would.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the $150.
But for the service that she's given, I mean, a regular shape up right now and a haircut stuff, what, about $50?
Yeah.
Maybe $45, whatever. So if you're doing all that, you're getting steamers and you're getting massages and all this other crap she's talking about, I could understand why it's $150. But no, sir. No, sir. No, ain't no. Because what lap you going to have when you come back home when your legs are broken?
See?
Just saying. I'm just kidding.
See?
I'm just kidding.
Me
no violent. I'm just saying, bruh. No.
All right.
You're not doing that.
All right.
No.
As we move on.
I only sit on the lap.
I want to hear more opinions about this situation.
The situation.
So, just say you are just making it up.
Okay.
Say you a 30-something-year-old mother, right? Just say you're a 30-something-year-old.
Oh, it's a hypothetical. Because I was about to say, I know you ain't losing it, right?
No.
Okay.
I'm saying.
Yes.
Say you're a 30-something-year-old mother, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then your daughter, you have a young daughter. She's a teenager, right? She said, Mom, let's go for a ride. Went for a ride with your daughter. She's like, I got a surprise for you. And you're like, okay, whatever, right? So she pulls over. She's like, what's the surprise? And this happens. How would you handle it? We're going to see how this mom handled this situation.
Okay. I was scared.
But here's what happened.
I'm over here guessing. Tell me. I'm gonna be quiet all that work today. Jesus, help me. Oh my God. the box. Oh my God, I'm a crybaby. Oh, Jesus. My God. So, how many months are you? How many months are you? How you feel? Oh my goodness. I'm so shaky. Don't fake now. Oh my God. Why you didn't tell me a long time ago?
All right. So how would you handle that?
You asking me of all people?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay, I will say this.
Or how did you? Well,
I mean, listen, my situation is way different than that because I became a grandmother at a very young age.
Right.
For me,
right.
To people. But my daughter was a young mother and she was younger than 16.
Okay.
So I can't really speak from an aspect of 16, 17 years old because at that age, these kids now, they think they're grown anyway. I wasn't sure what the mother was feeling until and then she asked her, did you like the box? And she was like, yeah, I'm shaky. You can tell that she was happy about it. So I'm guessing that the mom doesn't feel no kind of way. But for me, it's kind of hard for me to answer only because of my situation. Like the way I found out, and I don't regret my grandson for nothing in the world. But had I had the opportunity to find out maybe differently, and if she was older, 16 would still be young for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I had my daughter at 19, but we were living in a different time. Like I think after I had Ori, girls were having babies younger and younger and younger, and I don't know. Like it's one of those things where it's like she's not the first and she's not the last. You know what I'm saying?
I wish I could have screenshotted some of the comments.
That's what I wanted to see.
Because some of the comments was like,
they were brutal.
Those tears are I failed you tears. Like, and that was the general consensus.
Right.
Like with the comments was like I failed you type tears. So I mean, this is 2024.
Yeah, but the mother didn't even express that. She's like, I'm shaky. She said, I like the box. She didn't seem like she was hurt or upset about it.
A 16-year-old getting pregnant in 2024.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's not like it's devastating though.
Because it's just one of those things, and I hate to say it. Like I hate to say that it's the norm, or like it's something that you just don't necessarily have to be shocked about. You know what I mean? Because it happens. Right. I feel like it happens very often. It was happening. Even when we were kids.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know women who had kids at same age my daughter did, if not 11, 12. Not saying that I agree, but what I'm saying is that, our situations weren't the first and they for damn sure ain't the last. But it's like, I think most people just accept things nowadays. But I just feel like, again, if life was different and my 16-year-old came to me and said she was pregnant, I don't know how happy I would be about it, only because of the fact that, like I said, with my situation, I didn't have the option to think anything.
Do you look at it? I'm not talking about you.
No, I know.
But do you look at it as a case of bad parenting? Because that's what some people think about. Like their child comes home and be like, their young child, teen child, be like, I'm pregnant, blah 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 blah, right? Mm-hmm. Does blame kick in on the parent? Do you feel, or should blame kick in on the parent?
No,
because you don't
not
know
necessarily.
I'm like this. When your children leave your presence, you really don't know what they're doing.
You don't know what they're doing. And honestly speaking, like I know I could only speak from my own experiences. Like I said, I got pregnant at 19, and my mom was livid. Mm-hmm. She was more hurt and more disappointed because she had so much she had so much in her mind and her heart, of things that she wanted me to do. And her thing was, I don't want you to not finish school. I don't want you to not pursue a career. You know what I mean? So her thing was, well, what are you going to do now with a baby? And I said, I'm going to still do what I said I want to do. She wanted me to sing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Shout out to Greg. Greg
Girls
said
got pregnant more at 16 back in the 80s and 90s than they do now. Yeah.
Yeah, Sandy.
It's true.
Sandy said she said, "Lord help me," so I couldn't tell if she was happy or
right.
sad, but it sounded more like she was sad. That's what I felt too, like she was sad.
But I don't know. The girl
Carla
asked
said,
her,
"Yeah,
do you like the
that was weird."
Because she asked her mom, excuse me, she said, "Do you like the box?" And she said, "Yeah." So I don't know. I'm on the fence with it because I would have to hear the backstory and maybe like see her reaction or hear her reaction afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I think it depends on the person. Everything is situational. Like some people accept things better than other people would. Like I said, my mom was pissed off, but at the end of the day, she wanted me to sing and I did that, I followed my career and there were more things that I wanted to do in life that I didn't do. But for the most part, like, I don't know. It's kind of a difficult question to answer, especially because of my situation. You know what I mean? Like everybody that knows me knows that my daughter had my grandson at a young age, but, look at how much of a blessing he turned out to be as my thing. So I'm never regretful. Of course, it was a crazy situation to be in and to look at it because I too was like, well, where did I go wrong?
Mm-hmm.
And Ori constantly says like, Mom, it's not your fault. I mean, I made a decision myself, and that's the part that people have to understand. Like, regardless of whatever, like I know that I could have done better as far as like not allowing her to see certain things or hear certain conversations or arguments with partners or whatever the case may be. But it's hard when your child is in the mix, so to speak. But I felt like that too. I'm like, damn, was this my fault? Because I'm like,
unless you got a bug and a camera on your child.
And that's what I'm saying, because curiosity
you
kills the cat
really
often.
Control everything. Step they make
right.
once they leave your presence.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
And my whole thing is, and a lot of parents sometimes, like what we have to realize is that some of us, of course, we go hard with our kids because we want them to be better than we were. Because I don't think any of us can sit here. Unless you were just like straight and narrow type kid, I don't think any parent can sit here and say that we were a complete angel or we were always innocent and we did no wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Of course,
we want our kids to be better than us and we want them, to just be greater and within themselves. But even with my sister, like she said, she was like, I was just curious. I liked him. I thought I was in love. I thought puppy love, whatever the case was, and I was curious, and so I made a decision. That decision landed her, with a child. So.
We do have phone lines. Phone lines are officially open now. You can call in 646-233-1302. Again, that number is 646-233-1302. And it's right above Kiss's head. Yes, it's right there, 646-233-1302. All right, call in too, or just put your comment in the comment section. We will read your comments no matter what platform you are on. Yes. Now, let's move along.
Yes.
So.
God bless her. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy. Raising kids is not easy by any means. And at 47, I can still say it, like, as a grandmother of two, it is not easy. It's a beautiful thing, but it's not easy.
So, growing up, I'm transitioning now to next subject. Yes, into the next subject. So growing up, right, just watching your parents, right, and how your mother and father were with each other, right? Do you feel as though, just from what you observed, that your mother respected your father's opinion?
Yes.
As what he said was kind of like law. Like this is how I see things and how I see things need to be.
Yeah. From what my brain can recollect, because I forget a lot, but I do remember a lot of stuff, and I remember times where I was upset at my father because my parents were divorced after a while, and he went on and had his family moved around a lot, or whatever the case was, and he was always in and out, and I had resentment towards him for that.
Right.
But whenever my father would pop up, no matter what was going on, Dad came and my mom was like, "Oh, your father's here," and no matter how she felt about it, she'd be like, "Oh, shut up," and they had their little thing with them, but she always laid the law down and said, "That's still your father. No matter how you feel, whatever, you're gonna respect him." Even though I felt the way that I did, I said a couple of things, but
so
I think my mom, for the most part, laid it down like, no, that's still your father. So regardless.
All right, so let me put it on you. When you got into a serious relationship, right? And think of one of your most committed ones.
Okay.
Where like, okay, this is my guy, and like you was in it for a minute.
Right.
did you respect your man's opinion? Or
Yes.
Like, did you respect his view on, like, I think this is what we need to do, and this is what we're going to do?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to play this clip.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this clip. It was very interesting. I said, this is great for the show because we could talk about it. I just want to know if you agree with this woman right here. For those that are watching, that are up and are in tune with us right now, I want to know if y'all agree with this woman right here. So let me run this clip. Here's the clip.
Okay.
Check this out, Kiss.
Sis, can I share something with you? If your husband can't correct you about your behavior, a situation, or something that you're doing without you going, well, what about you? You're the problem. Why? Because it is your husband's job, his responsibility to correct you, to give you directions, to let you know how things are supposed to be ran in his home. Because remember, he's the head of the home. And if you don't believe that that is right, that means that you are in rebellion against God and you need to repent. Stop fighting your husband in a role that he was given to him by God. In all actuality, most of the suggestions that he's giving you should be instructions. And if your husband can only give you suggestions, you are in error and need to repent once again. So get off this whole thing about what about you. The point is you should be focused on you. Get yourself together first, and then everything else will fall in line. Remember that today and carry on.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Do you agree or disagree with what she was saying? Let's go.
I agree.
Why do you agree?
I agree because I strongly believe that when you're in a relationship that the man is supposed to be. Okay, let me rephrase. I don't personally know any women who want to be in relationships with a man who can't lead, right? Because I do strongly believe that men are supposed to lead, men are supposed to protect. They are too supposed to nurture and things of that nature, or whatever. There should be a level of respect on both ends to also, from the man's perspective, to respect their woman as well, and to also understand that we too can lead as well. But there's a time and a place for everything. You understand what I'm saying?
But you notice how she threw the tit for tat thing in the early
but we
part
discuss
of
that
her
all the time.
statement.
We always say if somebody, that's like if you bring up a situation and you say, like, if we were doing a job and you say, Kiss, I didn't like the way, you kind of brushed that lady off today. She was saying something and you kind of brushed her off.
Like,
and I'd be like, well, how about when you told this person when they came to the studio? You be
right.
At the end of the day, nobody was talking about you. You brought up a situation that had to do with me, and that's for me to either accept it or be a dummy about it. So if you're in a relationship and your man says, it could be anything. Well, I don't like that you did this, or can we talk about the fact that you got upset at this and it wasn't even that serious? Whatever the case may be, the floor should be open to have healthy communication in order to be able to respect one another, to say, okay, I get where he's coming from and it won't happen again, and to fix it. But like I said, when you have healthy leadership, then that shouldn't be a problem. I would think that each party would want the same, from each other. Because your woman shouldn't steer you wrong, and neither should you.
Right. Facts. So, I agree.
That's it for tat is nonsense.
I agree.
And I'm saying that from experience of me doing that a couple of times, because like we talked about before, like when you let things fester and you don't address things when they happen.
Right.
And then you just sit on it and then things feel good, but then the next time something happens and now somebody has a problem with you, it's like, well, what about 3 weeks ago? Now you're bringing up shit. Like, we should have talked about this when it first happened. Then it would have been more valid, because now it's just like,
Now, Greg said preach. Now, Tasha, shout out to Tasha. Tasha was good.
Hey, Tasha.
Hey, she said, I totally
she said vehemently disagree.
Had a very subservient undertone. Listen,
You're saying she had a
I
subservient
respect
undertone, Tosh?
everybody's opinion and view, but I think you could tell she's Christian.
Yes.
Right, because she threw God in there. But at the same time, I get what she's saying. Like,
yeah,
when you're, sometimes people, if I'm giving you constructive criticism or something,
right,
like Kiss, listen, what you did was great, but I think if you just try it this way, you can have better results,
Right.
and blah blah blah. And then if you get defensive, like blah blah blah, but when you did such blah 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 blah, and I'm like, I want the best situation for you. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I'm just telling you this or whatever. So a lot of times, you know, especially in today's household in 2024, a lot of times women take a man telling them something
As control.
as control
Yeah.
when it's not.
Right.
It's not about control, whatever. And sometimes, like, I know if you're stronger, like, I've seen knowing you, I've seen some of your strong suits, right? Whereas if I was trying to do what you was trying to do, I would come to you for advice because I'm like, yo, that's your strong suit.
Right.
That's what you're good at. You know some of my strong
Vice
suits. You know what I'm
versa.
saying?
Right.
So you're gonna be like, Norm, yo, how do you do such and such, right? You know, and it's like, and if I told you about it, you're not gonna take it like, oh, you trying to tell me
what to do.
blah
Yeah,
blah blah.
no.
You know what I'm saying? And it's
No.
like,
And I've been in both situations, so I know the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know when something is coming from love, or when something's coming from I just want to make sure that she does exactly what the hell I'm saying, because and it comes off like, you know, in a disrespectful nature. Like, there's a big difference, and you can tell the difference. There's nothing wrong with respecting your partner and respecting who you're with when they say they don't like when you're doing something or when you said something or how you moving, because what's the point in being with, you know, in a relationship if people gonna let you move freely?
Right,
Do
right,
whatever
right.
you're gonna do. You might as well just be single.
right.
You know, but
All right.
there's a difference.
All right, let's break down some comments. Let's look at some comments. So, shout out to Carla. Carla, what's good? Carla said, husbands should be the head of the household naturally. Even if the wife makes more money than her husband. It's a dynamic that should just fall in place naturally.
Yeah.
I think, like, I know, like, a lot of my parents, like my aunts would agree with you on that. When Carla, Tasha said, woo, we need more people on this one. Well, listen, everybody, different strokes for different folks. And this is why I love this show, what we do, because you're entitled to your view and you're entitled to your opinion on
Right.
things. And it's like, there's no right, there's no wrong.
Yeah, there's not.
It's
Like,
your view. It's your,
because me,
it's
I
your
think,
take
because
on
me
it.
personally, as a woman, like I love to be submissive, and I think that people take submissive as, oh, you just a weakling, just that sits around and just like a little puppet. No, it's if you make me feel comfortable and you make me feel protected and you make me feel loved and all these things, and I have nothing to complain about. Babe, you can tell me what you want to tell me. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, like, again, there's a huge difference between control and somebody just looking out for your well-being. And a lot of times we misconstrue that in relationships, because sometimes people come from jacked up relationships, and that trauma puts you in a really, really triggering space where you think everybody's like that. And then you take little things, like you said, like constructive criticism, as if I'm trying to run you. And it's two totally different things.
And I'm so glad I scrolled. You know, when we prepared for the show, I scrolled down timelines and stuff, and that popped up in the timeline and everything. Sandy said,
The difference in your tone.
The difference in your tone.
Yeah.
Tasha said, exactly. We can agree to disagree.
Love the
Love the dialogue.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah. Clap it up for that. And that's what this show is about. But I heard what she was saying.
Yeah.
And you know, I can relate. And the fact, you know, she threw the whole God thing. I mean, that's just how I was taught. That was how I was raised. I came from a 2-parent household. My parents didn't divorce. My father, he died, he passed away, whatever.
Right.
And my mother never got remarried. So, you know, I got a chance just to see a household, you know, when they loved each other and when they was like this with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
remember- yeah, that's
so
like
I
me.
I saw both sides and everything.
And that's like me. Like, I remember some things too, but I also remember, like, again, like my mom always telling me, like, regardless as to how you feel, he's still your father and you have to have respect. 'Cause I remember when I got pregnant and my dad came back and he calls the house and he's like, oh, when I get there, me and you have to talk. And I'm like, about what? He's like, about your situation. I said, what about my situation? Because I hadn't seen him for so long. So I was already like, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say, because where you been at? You know what I mean? And he came to the house. I remember he came to the house, and I think I was just in so much pain from because my father was always my first true love and will always be. But you know, when you're young and you're impressionable and you're going through life, and I think it's very important for both sons and daughters to have their fathers. Mothers are amazing. We do our jobs, but we need the help. You know what I mean? And I didn't have that because my father, like I said, was in and out. And I was like, well, don't come over here now trying to play daddy. And he said some things, and I said some things, and I said some nasty things. And I was like, I forgot what he said, and I was like, man, just get the hell out of my house. I was like, why don't you just go and, I think I might have said, go pass away or something. I think I said something. It was because I was just so angry because I went through so much, and I saw my mother in so much pain and doing things by herself. And it's like, now you want to come and say something because you think I made a mistake. So I was very like, you know, I was angry about it, and I said what I said. But in that instant, I was like, you effed up. I said, I was like, that was so wrong. Because he's still your father. And I saw the pain in his face. And then I let him sit for a couple of days, and then I called him, and I was like, Daddy, I'm sorry. Like, you know, I cried, and I explained to him how I felt, and he was like, you know, I get it. And I wasn't even mad because I know where it's coming from, but I'm still your father, Lou. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said whatever he said, and we just laughed at it. But my mother was like, you dead wrong for that.
Yo, where'd you get your temperament, your emotions from? Your mother or your father? Because one thing I learned about you and your sister, right, of the night, we all went to, what was that, Stylistics?
The Stylistics, yeah, the Delphonics.
And she was just crying and like,
you saw her, right?
She was just so emotional and whatever.
She was wailing.
But no, but where did y'all get that from? Your mother's side or your father's side?
Well, we were raised mostly with my mom's side of the family, like. The only person that I remember meeting from my dad's side was like my uncle Eddie and like his mother. And
was your mother emotional like that?
My
was
mother,
she a crier?
My mother was a crier. Yeah, my mother was very emotional.
So y'all got
yeah,
that.
But it was weird
y'all
because
both
like
criers.
Yeah, my mom was emotional, but she was also very stern. Like it was weird. Like she people knew not to mess with Rosa, but at the same time, like behind closed doors, like if you didn't know her like that, she was very, very like empathetic. Like the same way I am. Like, always wanted to open the door for feed people when they come over and whatever. How I am now, and she would always tell me like it's okay to be nice, it's okay to be this, it's okay to be that. Just learn who to be nice to and whatever the case was. That was the only thing that I never mastered. Who to be nice to, and if I continue to be nice to you, it's because I really feel it in my spirit that you deserve. You know what I'm saying? For me to love you in that way, with the case. But I've had my moments and I was like, oh, I might have done too much with you because you didn't deserve that. But my mother was very much like everybody's not your friend. But, you know what I'm saying? And we'll go and cry in the corner 5 minutes after when she didn't speak to somebody. So, yeah, a little bit. But my dad was emotional, too. My dad was a little bit of I've seen him cry more times on one hand than I can remember.
Shout out to Vic.
Yeah.
Vic said, hey, bro. And says,
hey, bro.
What's
Yeah,
up,
he's
Vic?
in Florida. Have fun, my love. I love you. Have
Enjoy.
fun.
Be
safe.
careful out there.
Yes, please.
Florida.
He's in Disney.
They're not like us.
They at all. At all.
Yeah, they not like us.
So I have to ask you now. So were you a mama's? Oh, I hate to use the term mama's, but were you a mama's boy or were you like a daddy's boy?
Me
both?
and my dad. We had our arguments like any other, but me and my dad was close.
That was your twinsy.
Yeah. Me and my dad was close. I started seeing more love and affection from my mom in her older years. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not one of those.
So she was a disciplinary? Your mom?
Yeah,
was?
I mean, my mom, she was tough. She was strong, but I seen her softer side as, she got older and whatever. And like, I just started hearing her say, like, I love you and this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the older years.
Yeah.
But my father always kind of had that, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's my boy, blah, blah, blah. I learned a lot from him.
Okay.
So the little part, I can cook a little bit, right? So that part I learned from my father because he was the cook. I seen him cook all the time.
Okay.
Right? Father used to take me out in the back and shoot the rifle, the BB gun, at cans, like at cans and bottles and stuff like that. He used to take me out back and, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's a lot of little things I remember learning from my father, how to tie a tie from my father.
Right.
So it's like I can never say anything wrong about my father. But, yeah, I'll say I learned a lot about life from him. I learned the
he looked like he had a stern look to him, but at the same time, there was something about his face that kind of gave, like, soft demeanor, like,
he was
loving
cool. People loved him.
Yeah.
No, people loved
I could tell.
dad. He
Oh,
was
you
like,
say my dad's the same way.
he was the one that brought both sides of the family together.
Okay.
Like he was that dude, and before, like you didn't notice, but the house where we at now, the basement used to be the party club.
Okay.
It had the bar down there and the
Oh,
drinks
wow.
and this and the pool table and all that in the basement.
Down there,
Yeah, so that used to be like party central. Then it became the backyard. So when my father throw a little cookout and decide he want to put something on the grill.
But then look, you see how all comes full circle. Like look at how you are now. We're always bringing everybody. I'm the same way.
Yeah,
same way.
Yeah. So I adapted a lot of my father's.
Yeah,
trait.
me and my sister
I
definitely
learned the
got that
mac and
trait.
cheese from my mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I put my own spin on it.
And I'm still bugging out that the first time I had it was at Sandy's party.
Really?
Because every time you made it, it was gone by the time I got there. I'm like, are you serious?
Wow.
But it was very good. I will say that. I will say that.
Shout out to Tasha Folk Wise. She said, "Kiss, you are just a beautiful person."
Oh, thank you, Tasha.
Yeah,
I appreciate
Yeah, she
you,
good
sis.
people. She good people.
I'm all right.
She good people. She got a little inside.
only just don't. I mean, when poke too much,
You poke
do
that
not,
bear.
When you stab somebody, does he not bleed?
Yes,
but
yes,
but
yes.
I'm always gonna be nice and benefit of the doubt and whatever. Like all these things that people say are like bad things or like traits that I should kind of ease off. I mean, I'm learning, but I just always believe in giving people a chance until you show me different.
Let me tell you, it's funny, right? I saw another side to Sandy this week, right?
Oh,
so no. Listen, so you know, my wife was like, oh, I got one of the girls that she coaches, right?
Okay.
Cheerleading. They're having problems in school, blah 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 blah. Right? So she's like, I'm gonna have her over. I'm gonna help her with, basically want to tutor her, whatever. And me, when she does things like that or invites people over or she invites the girls over, whatever, I pull out. Like, nah, I don't. Yeah, I step away. I don't get involved in all that, whatever.
Yeah.
But I thought it was real cool, like seeing her kind of mentor this young girl or whatever, and teach her different things just about from her perspective about life, or whatever, and try to help her improve her grade. So like I look at things like that, and I'm like, yeah, it's pretty dope. So
Sandy's dope.
yeah, shout out to her.
It's funny. I feel like every time I'm around her, I see a different side of her too. Like at Toya's party, I was like, "Who's this? Who's this? And who do you think she is?" Because like Sandy always, like when you guys go out, you guys get dressed up and you have a nice time, or whatever. But there was something. She was in her element that day. She was in a rare form at Toya's party. Sandy, it was. I was like, hold on, she got on heels, and Sandy, the first one, like, I ain't putting them damn things on my feet hurt.
Right.
But I was like, look at you with your hair done and your okay.
Yeah,
She
no,
was
no,
that's
no.
a little sexy self.
But see, that's how I met her. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
It's when we got married. She decided to put on the Crocs and the Crocs and you know what I'm
get
saying?
Comfortable.
In the cutoff shorts and whatever, and like, good morning. That's like, hey.
She's just dope though. She's all the way all around dope.
It's
I love me some
it's all
Sandy.
part of it, man.
Absolutely.
I don't complain about much. But all right, let's talk about this. Let's go into something little light.
Okay.
And then we're gonna come back and get heavy again.
Yes.
All right. So y'all rock with us. All right. So, all right. Shout out to this dude, whoever was driving. I don't know who he was, but he's like an undercover hero to me, because basically I'm gonna show y'all the clip. But basically, this lady was just walking, minding her business, whatever, come from work, whatever the case may be, and and I tell this to Sandy all the time: be careful when you're walking with your pocketbook or whatever, and she work in Newark and whatever the case may be. But it could be any place, not saying it's just Newark, could be Plainfield, whatever. But just be careful when you're walking with your pocketbook or when you're putting it on, whatever like that. You got to be careful, because people out here, they be on some other stuff. So this lady basically was walking, and this dude was on his little motorbike, was like, seen her. So he was scoping her out. He targeted her. But lo and behold, there's some people out here that still take a chance, and
So I threw their cape on.
yeah, they threw their cape on, low key heroes. Here's the clip.
more at stake when you in your prime. Fuck that paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I'm sipping out the picture, even with a breath. I'm the one that introduced you to you right now. Oh my God, that be bad. But alright, tryna fight. For the night, take your time, get your life, let it die.
Child, let me tell you something. Terry said, "Wow, that's attempted murder."
Listen, nah.
Shit, I said, "Oh shit, good for him." For real.
Nah.
They don't do stuff like that.
I'm clapping it up for the driver.
Yes, I would have done the same thing.
He didn't get out the car, but I don't know what this dude got. I'm gonna stay in this car, and I'm gonna get him until he's down, so this lady can get her bag back.
Yep.
And she got her bag back. Salute to the driver.
Yes, absolutely.
More of us need to start sticking up for people. More of us
People to mind their business, like no help.
within reason. If you know somebody, if you know somebody got a gun or whatever, of course don't approach him or whatever like that. But that case, he stayed in the car and he basically helped that lady out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in the secret room, Greg's in the secret room.
Greg has entered the building.
He just showed
Almost
up,
gave me a heart attack.
scaring the hell out of
I
Kiss.
was like, I heard something at the door, then I opened the door. I'm
like,
like, I don't see
who's
that
that
at
at the door?
He popped out like a jack in the box. I'm like, boy, don't do that to me.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so shout out to the driver.
Tasha said he got a little carried away though, but the driver went ballistic.
But she got her bag back.
Yeah, man.
Carla said he's my hero.
Hey, Carla. For real. Oh my God.
He said, I appreciate you, sis. Right back at you, mama. Yes. I like the sister love. And Terry's funny.
He said that's attempted murder. For real. That's crazy. Like, what are you doing?
Shout out to Terry. All right. We're going to keep it moving. But listen, it's a lot of protection going on. And while I'm showing that, I might as well show this. So I'll set it up for you. So basically, right?
The fact that you laughing is a regular.
No, but look, it was these little dogs out in the yard, right? Listen. So it's these little dogs out in the yard.
Uh-huh.
And then a baby deer came in, and the dog saw the baby deer by the fence. So the dogs is like, yo, the mama deer saying, I'm not having that.
She came on and stomped their
But
ass
no,
out?
because I always thought deers, regardless of what you do, is just docile.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, docile
Yeah.
or whatever like
When it
that.
comes to their babies,
But I guess not. When it comes to the babies,
Don't mess with my babies.
they become heroes too. Here's the clip, y'all.
Oh, Lord.
Shut up! Tell come here! No! Scrappy! No!
Woo-hoo! Yo, mom said. Yo.
We gonna risk go that barking you doing.
Yo, Mama deer was not having it. She was not having it.
My thing is like, you on the other side of the gate, so you would think like the dogs ain't really touching the baby. The baby couldn't even stand on his own legs.
Yo, that
looking like Bambi.
That instinct kicked
Yo,
in.
she jumped over the gate and was like about to stomp him out. They went from barking like
I like for her to try that with my dog.
What kind of dog you got?
Pits.
You got pits? Oh, good luck.
Oh Lord.
My Marley ain't doing none of that. He's
Hold
just gonna be like,
all right.
Does not do nothing.
So I got to talk about this. So let's set up the story right now, because I just want to know, right? Would you be mad? Glad Greg in the building. He in the secret room. I gotta ask myself, would I be upset? And then you gotta ask yourself, would you be upset if it was the flip side? So, our peoples, would you be upset? All right. So here's the situation. So her boyfriend broke up with her after her photo with Chris Brown went viral.
Right.
According to the young lady, her boyfriend dumped her over a meet and greet picture with Chris Brown. Chris Brown charged $1,100, basically $1,100
right.
for the meet and greet photos, which I think is crazy. But anyway,
it was crazy that people paid
So she paid $1,100 to take a picture with Chris Brown.
So here's the situation. So look right here. So basically, this is what she said. She said what?
I paid with my money. And was insecure. If y'all wish it was y'all, just say that instead of projecting the fuck. I'll choose to take this pic 1,001 more times.
All right. Now, here's my thing. All right, so let's talk about, do you see it as disrespect? I'm asking you, Greg. You in the building.
Oh, Greg. Oh, she asking you, Greg, not me.
If my girl was to take a picture with some celebrity.
Like that. You saw the pic, right?
I saw the pic, right. But if she paid $1,100 to do that, too?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
You'd be upset.
You'd be mad?
You'd be upset. Kiss? Okay. So just say your boo, whatever, and then he saw Beyonce. And then he took a picture with Beyonce like this, cupping her boobs, right? The old Janet Jackson album cover, pose, whatever. And took a picture like cupping her boobs and standing behind her. And he paid $1,100 to take that picture. Would you be upset with him?
He paid for it. Well, I'm going to be mad for it. Ain't my money.
Would you be upset because he took that picture?
Nah.
Nah?
No. I wouldn't.
Okay.
I call.
Let me tell you something.
I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't. Because, sometimes people have, like they fan out. They have dreams. They're big fans of people or whatever the case may be. If that's what you choose, that's what you choose. But if this is like a one-time thing and you just want to get out your system, but now it becomes an issue and you start doing it over and over and over and over again, then we got a problem. See, if had I known you was gonna play this, I would have sent you the other video. There was a video of this young man. I think he was a comedian, probably. I'm not sure, but he was talking about the same thing. Like, oh, me and my girl went to the Chris Brown concert. She wanted to go so bad, so I bought the tickets. Right? I bought closer seats, so we were closer. And she's telling me that she got mad at me because he said she gonna say, oh, you was a little bit too sassy for me. You was screaming and da-da-da-da. He said, well, I pay all this money for these damn tickets. So I'm a scream. He said, yo, do you see this man? He's incredible. So the guy was basically saying, like, he's incredible. He's a great performer. I was having the time of my life. Like, I'm like, shit, I would pay the money to go in the back and take a picture with him, too. So my whole thing is it's all about if you're going to go and pay for something to have a nice time, especially if you're going to pay for a meet and greet, that much money.
Right.
If it's your money, what do I have to say about that?
So I think
I'm gonna get mad at you taking a picture with Janet Jackson. Like you ain't never gonna see her again, ever again in life. It's Janet Jackson.
I think
she's gonna turn around 2 days later.
I think he was more upset over the pose.
Car note payment and shit.
Listen, at the end of the day, like I said before, if you're with somebody who you can have fun with and you can support and little things like this, like that's like somebody saying like, yo, I'm gonna go see Maxwell. And they tell me I could go backstage and take a couple of pictures with Maxwell, have a drink, whatever. Right. My meet and greet includes all that. If my man says yes, because he don't have a problem with it, my thing is like, I'm not going to go home with him.
Right.
It's just a meet and greet. So, like I said, now had it been you paying somebody around the way, and I see you taking pictures with somebody from around the way, that's a different story. It's Janet Jackson. It's Beyonce. Who cares? She don't want you.
Right.
Who cares? Let him take the picture. And there's been a lot of situations like this. I don't understand what's going on with these men getting so mad about a picture. Like, she just took it looked like a prom picture. There's girls taking worse pictures than that. Bent over, and his face and his chin and their cheeks and stuff like this. It gets a little bit more risque. You know what I'm saying?
Well, okay, so here's my story, right? Could relate to,
Lord.
right? So I got mess with Sandy. So
Okay.
before we got married, right?
Uh-huh.
I took Sandy. Matter of fact, who was there? Oh, matter of fact, Greg came with us right before we got married.
Mhm.
We all went to Florida, right? So we all went to Florida, Miami. I had to cover the ABFF.
Okay.
American Black Film Festival, for those that don't know. So I had to cover that, whatever. And Sandy was with me. She was
Yes.
rolling with me, whatever.
I remember.
So she kind of saw how I interacted with celebrities and stuff like that. And the actor Richard Richard came in. You know who he is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this dude.
From One-on-One.
Yeah. So the actor Richard Richard was there, and I was about to interview him, right? So, I told Sandy, I said, hey, babe, I said, take the camera, blah, 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 for this interview. So, Sandy went into, oh, my God.
She fangirl?
Yeah, I'm saying she kind of fanned out a little bit, right? So she was like, hey, I was like, what's up, bro? I said, yo, man, blah, blah, blah. I'm doing my introduction before I did the interview.
Right.
You've been with me
Yes.
before in interviews, right? So I'm doing my intro. I said, what's up, bro? Blah, blah, blah. I'm proud of your work, blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, my God, blah, 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 blah. You got some beautiful eyes. She was like, I give hugs. I give
This is
hugs.
Sandy?
Yeah, this is Sandy, right? So she's like, I give hugs, and blah, 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 blah. So I'm sitting here looking like,
Yo.
if you don't start playing me out in front of this Negro.
But that's how you felt? You felt played out?
Right. Just no, a little bit. We had some conversation after that. I was
You
like,
felt played out over Arnez? Come on, son.
Cause she was Arnez. You got some beautiful eyes. I give hugs. Right. And she hate when I tease her about this, right? But I was sitting up there like, this. You know what I'm saying? So he gave me the look like, let's do the interview, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do the interview, bro. I've been here before. You know what I'm saying? He gave me that look. So I did the interview with him and stuff. Matter of fact, I gotta find that interview, whatever. But it was just so funny, and I think about that when people talk about the Chris Brown thing and the Keke Palmer when she was with Usher
yeah.
and all of that. And I just start cracking up laughing.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to flip it. I don't know if Sandy's still on or not, but if you're not, I'll ask you tomorrow. What if, right? Wait, Tasha said, Ninja, are you crazy spending that kind of money for a pic?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Sandy said, I would be more mad at the $1,100 in the picture.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's my beef, the $1,100.
But again, if it was his money that he's spending, I don't have no say-so in that. Unless it came out of our account and you didn't ask me about it first and you just spending money, that's crazy.
These celebs can start that trend if they want.
But they will. So, Sandy, I got a question for you because I see you still on. Sandy, what if, now you're playing what if. What if next week, Friday, Norm gets an email saying that, what's the girl you always liked from Jamie Foxx show? What's her name?
Here we go.
Garcelle Bouveau was going to be at a meet and greet, but he had to pay $1,100 to do a meet and greet with her, interview her, take a picture, and do all the other stuff. And you know how much he's, everybody has a crush on somebody. And it's not to be disrespectful when you're married. I'm just saying everybody has a little crush. Some people like Gladys Knight, some people like Beyonce, some people like Garcelle Bouveau. Sandy, would you be mad? And would you be telling him that he can't come home afterwards? And I'm asking a serious question because I just want to see from her perspective.
That was you, babe. That was you.
That don't even sound like me. But how many times you going to tell this story about this little boy knocking off?
That was you. That was you.
I give hugs. Yo, I can't.
That
But
was
it
you.
is a little boy. Compared to her, that's a little boy.
And this was right before we got married.
Yeah, but he's still he's a little boy compared to us.
Tim, I love you. Got some beautiful eyes. I give hugs. I give hugs. Just how it was.
Again, what if it was you and Garcelle? Sandy, what if it was you and Garcelle? And it was the same situation.
If it was Garcelle,
Sandy, what we doing?
If it was Garcelle, this what I would have said.
I give hugs.
I give hugs.
Sandy, what we doing?
I
just need to know.
Too.
I just need to know.
I give kisses too.
Not kisses.
I give back rubs.
You're taking it too far
I
now,
give
bro.
back rubs.
Sandy, where you at?
But you see how crazy
Because this fool. Come on, you can't compare that to a young kid that's like young enough that he could be her son.
But Fooey.
Got a situation here.
Wait.
Oh my God.
Yo, you just said fooey to me?
Yo.
Who did you just fooey me in
Listen.
2024?
Entanglement.
Oh, Sandy, where you at? Wait. Oh God.
Sharonda,
Wait.
shout out to Sharonda Phillips on the check-in.
Wait, Sandy just answered my whole question without answering it. She said, I can't hear the question. Laugh out loud.
Let's read Sharonda
What
Phillips.
Sharonda said, I'm going to BK to write in fan mail letters. Stamp and envelope cheaper. Rent is too damn high. Oh, God.
But nah, it's all good.
You know, I'm not going to lie. The only person that I would do that for, that I would pay that much money to have it,
Denzel.
you already know.
Yeah,
and I already met him. Okay, I didn't wash my hand for like a week because he touched my hand and my shoulder. It was amazing. But if I had the opportunity to be able to sit in the room and have a discussion with him and have a conversation with him and just, you know, tell him how much I love and respect him, like for real, from a real place, I would pay that money.
Yo,
But we got to take a prom picture
let me tell you something.
and hope his wife don't want to stab me.
When I met, as a matter of fact, it was the same day I met Garcelle. When me and
Mhm.
Garcelle actually took a picture. But when I met, oh my God, what's her name? That's in the Tyler Perry movies. Why Did I Get Married? Tasha.
Oh, Tasha Smith?
I met Tasha Smith, right?
Mhm.
Sweet person.
She's very nice.
Yeah.
Jersey girl.
Yeah, she's mad sweet.
But when she said, like, right before we knew interview, she was like, she had to pick, like, do all the people, like, do the interview because she had to go do something, right? She was like, I can't do the interview, whatever, like that. So I was actually in a suit, right? No disrespect to the rest of the outlets, but they kind of came like, yo, what up, with the cameras, whatever. And I
Right.
was in the suit. You know how we do sometimes with BKS where I was in the suit, whatever, like that. And she was like, I kind of felt good because she was like,
Look at.
yeah, she was like, hey, you handsome. She's like, come on, I'm gonna interview with you, whatever. And she gave me the quick little interview, whatever, like that. And then after the interview was over, she gave me the hug, whatever.
For free.
Yeah, and then even after that hug, I wasn't like, you got some beautiful eyes.
Whatever. She called you hamster and your nipples started percolating. Knock it off.
No. And look, and then she was with her sister, her twin.
Uh-huh.
And her twin was like, her sister was like, oh, he's a tall one. And blah, blah,
You
blah,
know
blah,
what?
blah.
Okay.
Right? But I'm saying I don't get caught up into that because I realized when I started BKS, this is what I chose to do, whatever like that. So I don't get caught up into that because once they see you fan out, they treat you different. You know what I'm saying? If they see you like on your, you know, and you on their
Like you
same,
on your square, yeah.
and you on their same playing field, they rock with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, I experienced the same thing with 50. I got the soundbite, the interview when nobody else did.
Nobody
You know
else,
what I'm saying? So
So-
it's just a certain way to conduct yourself.
Sandy said, what's the question? The question is, would you be upset at Norm if he paid $1,100 to go do a meet and greet with Garcelle Bouveau? She said, Kiss, what's the question? I didn't hear it.
Yeah, she already said she would be upset
Yeah.
about 1,100.
1,100.
That's what she would be upset.
You'd be
about.
more mad about the money?
Hell yeah. That's my beef.
Now,
That's
if I
your
did that
beef too?
pose, if I did that pose, grabbing her from behind like the chick did with
Yeah, but you wouldn't do
Chris
that.
Brown, huh?
That was like
We talking about Garcelle.
it wasn't like a risque. That picture wasn't risque. It wasn't like inappropriate. It was just like it was like a little fake prom picture. She, you know, he was respectful. He wasn't grabbing her and with his tongue out like how he normally can. I don't, you know. Look, whatever floats your boat. To each his own. A different show for different folks. That's what I'm saying.
Tell
If my
me
man wanna
more
meet
about
somebody
my eyes.
that he might not ever meet again in life. And he
You
wants to
got
meet him,
some
go ahead.
beautiful eyes.
He does though. He's a handsome kid. He's Arnaz is a cutie.
All right.
But I'm not paying $1,100 to meet you.
Yeah, we got to move
We're not
on.
doing that.
Absolutely.
Like I said, Denzel's the only one.
All right. So now, on this one, let's talk about
And
this.
Harry Belafonte if he was still alive.
Let's talk about this, right? So, you go out on a date.
Yes.
Just say, you know, you just do whatever y'all click. Y'all got a little chemistry. And y'all go out on your date, whatever. Do you judge him by the amount of money he spends on you?
No.
Let's be honest.
No.
So the first date was, I'm trying to pick a spot.
White Castle.
White Castle in a movie. Why you laughing? Why you laughing?
Because I just thought about my response and what it would be.
Fuck pluckers. No.
I'd be like, listen here, boo. Murder burgers ain't for my stomach. And if we plan on spending the night and cuddling,
I'm about to say you gotta go to
you don't
White
want to be
Castle
next to
after
me.
the movies, right?
Yeah, but what I will say, I'm like, okay, I know that I can't typically eat that right now.
Right,
but there's other stuff. You could get a fish sandwich. You could get chicken rings. I'm still gonna eat. Give me some mozzarella sticks and some chicken ring sandwiches, or maybe an Impossible Burger or something, and a soda, and a good movie and conversation, and we set. As long as you're respectful. And we have a good time, and the chemistry's good. If you're funny, all you gotta do is just be funny and respectful for me. I don't care where you take me. I'm gonna find something on the menu to eat.
So you like them haha guys?
The haha guy? I mean, who doesn't want to laugh? Like, you don't want to be sitting there with somebody who's not amusing in some kind of way. Like, not doing too much, but like if you're naturally funny and you make me laugh and we're having good vibes and the energy is good, like, why does it matter where we go? It's still food, right?
All right, so I'm gonna run this clip.
Unless I'm a vegan.
I want you to peep out what she's saying.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because I know some females that because of where the guy took them or whatever like that, or maybe they're always concerned about the amount of money he spends.
Right.
And I'm like, it shouldn't matter if you have a good time, right?
It shouldn't.
Like even when me and Sandy first hooked up, we hooked up at Fridays, right? And she only came out to get the free meal, but
you know what?
Nah, I'm just kidding. But
Sandy, we gonna jump him.
we hooked up at Fridays.
Oh, by the way, she said, "Oh hell yeah, she should be paying him." That little boy's eyes were so pretty in person. Laugh out loud. That was a compliment, not a fan out because I'm not a fan. Laugh out loud.
Who should be paying who?
Garcelle should be paying you.
She should be paying me. The plot thickens. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so
the plot thickens.
Nah.
Look, he blushing, Sandy.
Nah,
knock it off.
Not at all. But no. So I'm saying, the amount of money that a guy spends doesn't matter.
No.
At all. Okay. All right. So let's play this clip. Let's break down what this young lady's saying, and let's see if we agree.
Yes.
Here's the clip.
What do you feel is a decent amount to spend on a first date?
Oh, I don't think it matters.
What? You don't think it matters?
No.
The internet is going to come for you heavily for this.
I think these girls that feel like the date that they take you on defines the man that they chose, they're full of crap. It's absolute BS. I think that it's a woman that's looking for the bigger, better deal that has the audacity to say, I can't believe you want to bring me to the Cheesecake Factory. A lot of these dating scammers that literally go on a date every night just to be able to eat something, you're lucky you're eating tonight because you probably can't afford to do it yourself. These men don't give money, they give bags these days, and you can't eat that. So be grateful that you got some food, and be grateful that a man put in enough effort to take you somewhere. And that's the problem. I personally feel like that's the problem with today's day and age. Like, a lot of men are becoming lazy in dating. They're becoming lazy in the pursuit because there's no appreciation for what they do. And now women have these super high entitlement level thoughts that they deserve to be brought to freaking Bora Bora on their first date. And it's like, who are you to even ask for that? What value have you brought to that man? It's audacity. It's the audacity for me.
Audacity for me.
And on top of that, you should want to be friends with the person that you're choosing anyway. If I don't like you, I'm not going on a trip with you. I'm sorry, but Instagram photos on no. Homegirl, be grateful that that man put in some effort. And you know what? The more appreciation that you choose, the better treatment you'll get.
Bar.
That's what I think.
Bars.
I don't think the amount of money matters. I think that just do something that you like. If that man likes you, you like to go, take me salsa dancing. It's free on Wednesday nights before 10 o'clock. And then it's $10 to get in. And I would love that. Buy me a bottle of water because it does get hot and I do sweat, Or let's go for a walk in the park. Or let's sit in a car and eat ice cream and talk about aliens. You know, like whatever it may be. But that's because are you out here just trying to go on nice dates? Or are you out here trying to get to know a person for partnership in life?
I wish I could just microphone drop.
I'm serious.
You went off. I'm just over here.
I'm
like,
just
I know you
frustrated.
saw how I was looking at you. I was just like, she's just going off.
I'm frustrated because women are ruining good men by acting like they deserve more than they do.
Damn.
A lot of these women.
She said women are ruining good men.
Say that.
Damn it, man.
Let me tell you something. I went on a date years ago, right? With a gentleman that took me to his job, right? He worked at a spot called Barcade. And if you know Barcade, Barcade's a bar. It got mad video games.
Barcode.
No, this one was Barcade.
What is that, bootleg version? That's like...
Am I saying it wrong? Am I
It's
just
Barcode.
tired? Is it Barcode?
It was Barcode. I used to always go to the one in
No,
New York.
I think his... okay, it might be Barcade, Barcode, whatever it was.
It's Barcode.
It was his job. And... he was like, yo, meet me at my job, whatever. I came a little bit earlier than before he was about to get off. And after that, what they usually do, he calls it afties, like basically where they stay at the job. And once it's closed, you know, they run the receipts, they check everything, make sure the registers are good, whatever. And then the staff stays, has a couple of drinks, chill, talk, whatever. So I was there before, like while he was still working, I was already there, having a couple of drinks, playing some video games, having a time out, like, 'cause I'm a big kid. And then after, like I said, we stayed in, spoke to the staff. We had a couple of drinks. He introduced me to a new whiskey. The conversation was amazing. The laughter was insane. We were listening to music. We played some video games. After that, we went for a walk, took the train home, then stopped to still get another little bite to eat when we got close to the bodega, and then had a little drink outside sitting in the park. And it was one of the most amazing like dates that I've ever had in my life because, like she said, he was my friend first, and the fact that he even thought of me to say, like, you know, like, why don't you just come and hang out with me? Like, come see what I do.
Right.
We had already established a friendship, so the chemistry was already there.
Right.
But it's funny how you know people, you get to know people more when you see what kind of dates they take you on. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you put effort into something, like, anybody that knows me knows that my favorite place to go to is the aquarium. I love the ocean. I love everything about the ocean. I love fish, everything. Jellyfish. I'm obsessed with dolphins. That's my thing. So if somebody says, like, let's go to the aquarium, I might marry you. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody don't start hitting me about no damn aquarium. I'm just saying.
Fellas, you heard that.
It matters when you just put some effort into thinking about what the person might like. Like, it's not just saying, like, yo, you want to go get something to eat? You know what I mean? But when you put thought into something and you really make it memorable, that's all that matters. Like, at the end of the day, like, she's right. It shouldn't matter where someone takes you as long as they put effort. Like she said, be grateful that somebody even thought about taking you out. You could have stayed home and been hungry.
Facts.
I mean,
facts.
truth be told,
yeah.
At least somebody asked your stank ass out.
Yeah.
So eat up, girl.
Let's read some comments.
Tasha said, oh, okay, wait, where we at? Sandy says she didn't lie. This younger generation is lost. Absolutely. Tasha said, I am more concerned about his conversation, not how much he spent on dinner. That's not, what she said? That's not what? Substantive. And then she said, I agree with her wholheartedly. I got my own bag. Oftentimes I think it's the brokest chicks that feel this way. I absolutely agree.
Yeah, I'm rocking with you on that, Tasha.
And like, not for nothing, I can recall a time that I took somebody out, somebody that I really adore, took him out for his birthday, and we went to a Thai spot. And it gave me joy to sit there and watch this man just grub. Because we're foodies. So that's our thing. Every time we talk, every time we exchange things, it's all about food, and we, exchange recipes and whatever. So to be somewhere where we both enjoyed this specific type of cuisine or whatever the case may be, and we have the good, nice drinks, good conversation, and he's just grubbing, that made me feel happy because at least I knew he was enjoying it. It sucks when you take somebody out and it's like, I ain't want to come here because you didn't put no thought into it.
Right.
So again, yes, let's be grateful because nobody got to take you nowhere.
Facts.
At all.
Facts. Yes. Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. Listen. We're going to go, Carla said that is the truth. Yes. So listen, July 5th, tri-state area, no matter where you at, it's going down in the city of Plainfield. Yes. All right? It's the battle of the bands. You got R&B band We have a reggae band. We
Salsa
have
band.
a salsa band. And we got me on the ones and twos, and I'm bringing some of my friends along. And guess what? The MC, the host, is comedian G.L. Douglas, and my partner right here, Hurricane Kisa from the R&B group Allure. I will be rocking the set. We want to create the world's biggest sing-along, Plainfield's biggest sing-along in the park. So before the headliner goes on, whatever, I want to do a sing-along set. Just some joints that I know y'all know. I know y'all know the words to. I may play anything from Top Billin' Milk to Whitney Houston. But sing-along joints. I want y'all singing. I want y'all with your hands in the air. We're going to have a good time.
Yes.
So I'm running my sets between each band transition, right? So just to show y'all, and I know I ain't got nothing to prove, but I love all genres of music. So my first set may be old school hip hop. My next set may be classic R&B. All right? I'm not going to do too much house because the headliner is none other than 10 City, Byron Stingley. All right, Devotion. Right Back to You. That's the way love is. You Make Me Feel. He's going to shut it down right before the fireworks. So make sure y'all come on out. Bring your lawn chairs early. It starts at 5 p.m. Starts at 5 p.m., July 5th. All right, that's the day after July 4th. Okay? But July 5th, that's when it goes down, 5 p.m. in Cedarbrook Park. Get there early. Bring your lawn chairs. Bring your tents. Put your tents along the side, whatever like that. There's going to be a couple food vendors in the park and some ice cream vendors and all of that. Whatever. I'm quite sure y'all going to bring y'all coolers. Bring y'all coolers, have them by the side, do what y'all do with your little sandwiches and your little drinks in the coolers and everything. But it's going to be an awesome day in the city of Plainfield at Cedarbrook Park. So tri-state area, come on out. We're going to have a good time.
Yes.
Here's the clip.
Everybody dance. Ooh, clap your hands, clap your hands.
Con David de Luis Hernández, vamos a gozar.
Desde la nueva te no care. Desde la nueva te no care.
Yes, July 5th, Cedarbrook Park, 5 p.m. Get there early, set up your spots, whatever. Tell a friend. Listen, we're going to have a good time. That's all I'm saying. We're going to have a great time, and bring your best energy possible to the park. Just have a good time, man. That's all.
There's always good vibes. No
Yes.
fights, no
Yeah,
nonsense.
just good vibes, good energy. Somebody tried to block us. Shout out to Carla. She said that's going to be amazing. Yes, we're going to have a good time. I wonder what they blocked us for. We don't know. And also, remember, it's going down. The Class Dismissed comedy show is going down June 25th at the Stress Factory. Yes, get your tickets now at stressfactory.com. Hosted by comedian GL Douglas and a host of dope, awesome comedians. Come out and laugh on the set. It's my dude, DJ Jess. He's going to rock out. He's going to do his thing.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, come
Doors
on out.
open at 6. Showtime is at 7 p.m.
Yes. So come on out, have a good time. And don't forget, at Newark Symphony Hall, for those that love that authentic, old school classic hip hop, Scarface and Jeezy are doing a one night only concert together. That's going to be June 28th at Newark Symphony Hall. That's going down too, so make sure y'all come.
Snowman. Face Mob.
I never seen the man cry till I seen the man die.
Jeezy and Scarface for one night only. Jeezy. June 28th at Newark Symphony Hall. It's Scarface.
Everything is everything with Jeezy.
Rap royalty hits the stage live. June 28th, Newark Symphony Hall. Tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Brought to you by SJ Presents, part of the North to Shore Festival. The Snowman. Face Mob.
I never seen the man cry.
So yes, it is going down June 28th at Newark Symphony Hall. It's a lot going on. Y'all make sure y'all just show up for it all. But free event July 5th in the city of Plainfield. Come on out and have a good time. We want to thank everybody for rocking with us tonight.
Yes.
On the Storm Warning Show, BKS1 Radio. We'll be back next Thursday. Next Thursday is we're gonna have some fun too. Yes. It's going down. But come on out. Oh, I guess I wasn't supposed to tell y'all, but I will be in the parade. Doing what I do. On the float. Me and Soups. We trying to hope Kiss come a day earlier so she could ride the float with us. But we'll be on the city float. We'll be on the city float actually. Having a good time. And a shout out to you know who you are in the city that made that happen. We appreciate you all. So it's going to be 2 days of fun for us. The parade is going down July 4th, and that's 10 p.m. It's the 100th.
10 a.m.
10 a.m. I'm sorry. It's 10 a.m. And it starts on Front Street all the way down. So come on out and have a good time. But it's the 100th anniversary of the Plainfield Parade. So this one's going to be this one's going to be come on in. Shout out to all the rest of my DJ brethren that's going to be rocking too on their floats as well. But yes, BKS, Storm Norm, Soups, Squad, we're going to be in the building and representing. All right, so come on out and have a good time. And that's July 4th, 10 a.m. That's going down. But the day is July 5th.
And I'm sure it's going to be hot, so bring some water, stay hydrated,
Yes.
all that good
Yes.
stuff.
Cedar Brook Park, July 5th. Tell everybody. Yes. Come on out. Let's just have a good time, y'all. And again, want to thank y'all for rocking with us on the Storm Warning Show.
Absolutely.
Remember, this show is never about us.
It is always about you.
Because you are
the next best
kept secret.
Shout out to all the graduates of 2024.
Yes, all the graduates
2020,
2024.
And real quick,
Congrats.
I just want to give my condolences and prayers to the Thomas family. We lost, actually, she was with us briefly at BKS, along with our friend, our partner, Latoya Dawson.
Yes.
That's her friend and everything. I met her through Latoya, but we became friends as well and cool people as well. Melissa Thomas, Plainfield known. She's from Plainfield and everything. She transitioned. She passed this past week and everything. I just want to give the condolences and prayers to the family of Melissa Thomas. We love you.
Yes.
You would
My
be
condolences,
missed.
Toya. Love you, boo.
You was a beautiful person. You make great coquito. All of that. But you always gave me love and showed love and You're gonna be missed. We called you Melly. I called you Melly. You're gonna be missed. All right.
Oh, and also rest in peace to, well, my favorite, Angela Bofield. You know, she just passed away last week. That was my musical mother. But yes.
Yes.
All right.
And also Willie Mays, right?
Willie Mays, yes, he just passed away yesterday.
Willie Mays passed too. Wow, they said it comes in threes, right?
It comes in threes. Angela started it.
Jeez.
Yeah, man.
Jeez. We appreciate you too, Tasha.
Yes.
Good night.
Thank
Good
you,
night.
Tasha. Thank you for watching.
Good night,
Call
Carla.
everybody.
Good night,
Sandy,
everybody.
Love you, boo.
Just everybody,
See you later.
everybody.
Yes.
Peace and blessings for those. If you missed the show tonight, just share it out to somebody or tag somebody in it so they can watch the replay. You can watch it over and over and over again. Good night.
Good night, y'all.
Peace and
Love
blessings,
y'all.
y'all. Yep.